Are you familiar with the game called Super Meat Boy?
No, I am not. No, I am not.
Okay, well, let me show you real quick what it is, okay? I promise this has a point. I promise I'm not steering you into a random direction.
I know you have some sort of point here.
So, check it out. What's your goals for the game?
Goals for the game. Just, you know, get a little better than what I am right now. All my friends are in gold and high plat. I only started 3 months ago. I don't really expect to get there for a while. Obviously, this game is hard.
Yeah.
But in the long run, I do want to get better. I like this game a lot. I played COD for about 10 years. Out of those 10 years, 4 years, I did play competitively, traveled around. Went to tournaments and such. It was fun. My competitive side is very strong, so I kind of want to put it into this game. Obviously, I'm not going to compete in this game. There's no way. Now I can shoot for that. But, you know, I do want to get better at this game. I want to play with my friends, and kind of that's where I'm at with it. You know, I'm doing everything I can to get better.
My first question is going to be the obvious. Why are we trying to play a billion hard champions?
You know, I looked through the champs and I played with them, and I just have fun with them. I'm getting a lot better, especially with Zed. I'm getting a lot better with. Obviously, probably not to your standards, of course, but to me, I've made a lot of improvement this last month. I've basically been playing.
Oh, it's not tough for me to beat iron or silver or gold or plat with Zed, but the problem is you're in iron with Zed, so now I'm thinking the best way to do this. Go ahead and play one with your champ. Let's see what you're doing.
So usually I start corrupting pot. What do you suggest?
So with Aurelia, it's normally Doran's Shield or Doran's Blade. Doran's Blade is the standard. Aurelia has a lot of sustain. You don't necessarily need a D-shield to play her. Morgana, she's a little scary, but if you dodge bindings, it should be pretty easy. Her bind is it's basically her whole kit. Hold tab. You're probably thinking Merc Treads versus this comp since they have so much CC. Yeah.
Okay.
Although I never go Merc Treads.
You never do?
Not really, but I'm saying this game would be one where you would probably have to, because if you don't, there's just too much CC and you won't be able to play the game.
Sure. You think she resetted? No.
No. Now, if she starts Q, and she wastes it, you could definitely go on her. Okay. I like to walk at her and actually pressure her. Now, the key with this though is you have to try to dodge that Q when it comes out.
Okay, sure.
Go pressure her. You're level 2, she's level 1. Go up there. Probably should keep autoing the wave here so you don't get stuck, because the longer it takes for you to get this wave under, the longer we're going to be in front of her tower, and I don't really want to be in front of her tower. Now when you have minions low here, you can actually pressure her, but again, it depends on dodging the bind. If the bind hits you, now you can turn. You turn hard, you fight hard. She missed. So when she misses a bind like that, and I'm saying fight hard, I want you to actually get up there and try to stun her.
Okay.
Instead of standing there like I didn't just say fight hard.
Her stun hits minions, right?
Her what? Her stun does hit minions, yes. Got it.
Okay. Okay.
Try to dodge it, like step in and dodge it. And see if you can kill her. I don't want to hang out with her. Okay, it's fine.
Oh shit.
All right, take a reset.
Okay. Oh, fuck.
Long sword and refillable. All right, let's roll.
Should I buy pink?
Pink works. All right, let's go. Get out there quick. Now we're in low elo facing the bottom of the barrel, so no more standing around now.
Okay.
Dodge your bind and let's go. Step up, dodge her bind. Step up. She's gonna bind you. It's low elo. Yep, keep wiggling until she throws it. Or we got the wave under, so we probably can't kill her right now. We're just gonna have to wait for the wave to come back. Go ward while you wait. Should go a little further. Right where you're standing is where I would normally put it.
Right,
Like in the river. No,
right
no. Well, you can for sure. And you get back to lane though, like you're just falling asleep.
Okay.
Get back to lane. This isn't how we play. We just ward and go home. All right, Shen is ulting, so I'm just going right back to mid. All right, now try to see if this Morgana uses her bind, and then we can try to challenge her.
Okay.
Preferably before she gets 6. Oh, she was already 6. Shit.
Yeah.
Oh, we missed XP. That's right.
Yeah.
Once we get 6, we can maybe try something. Okay, good dodge. Okay. Use your refill.
Oop.
Oh, you might die for this. W. Well, she used everything, so you can kill her if you dodge the bind here.
Yep.
Okay, shove fast. She's really low, right? Let's shove. Okay. Let's try to stun her. Let's try to stun her. She just missed her Q. She's tanking your wave.
Damn it.
Oh, let's take a reset.
Yep. I just need to be more snappy with it. I just need to notice these things faster than do it. She had no mana.
Yes, exactly. So it's basically go grab the Vamp Scepter and boots, and yeah, we're good. You don't need another pink. I don't want you delaying your power spikes that much. Undo it.
Yeah.
Worry about heavy vision once you are killing people and getting farm and shit. For now, you're just distracting yourself with vision.
Sure.
It's a bit of a misnomer. Everybody harps on vision all the time in low elo, but it doesn't matter that much.
Oh,
It's like the buzzword. It's like the popular buzzword in low elo.
Okay.
It's like everybody yells about wards and grouping. That's basically the low elo battle cry. So put it a little further up the river.
A little further up the river.
Because people can walk around that ward. I can show you after the game.
Okay. So I just wait, let this.
Yeah, I would let it come to you. You pushing it isn't doing us any favors here. Because the way you kill people with Aurelia is you come off of our tower and all in them in a long lane. But if you're under their tower, you can't exactly do anything. Especially versus Morgana, who's just going to bind you under tower. So
Okay.
it doesn't make any sense to go near a tower. And then if you can dodge her bind, even though she's a level ahead, you can kill her. I don't like that we're wasting our W.
Oh, okay.
It's a valuable ability, especially if you want to all in. Now fight. Fight. She just missed. Okay, good. Turn around. Should be your instant reaction. Bind goes. It misses. You challenge. This music sucks.
God damn it.
You should refill. Alright, use your Q. Let's get some health. We have Vamp Scepter. Yep, auto. You have Vamp Scepter. Auto the whole time. So much delay in auto attacks. Auto. So much delay. Auto. I want to build up our health so we can pressure her.
Okay.
What the hell's going on? Guys AFK? This session sucks.
God damn it, man.
Q at her and dodge. Now go. She missed the bind. She missed. Go. Where's our ult? This isn't a go. Where's our ult? Why are we running? I'm so confused. Just ult and kill her. Yeah, wiggle around.
No.
Keep pressuring. She's low. Why are you backing? You have Vamp Scepter. Just auto. Auto right now. Why are we running? Just auto. You have Vamp Scepter. You're Aurelia. One of the most overtuned laners in the game. Just literally auto. Auto. Stop canceling them and just auto. And use your Qs. Come on. You have W. Use it. Now get out if you can. I wouldn't challenge. Use the E and then try to bail, but that's fine.
Use the
when
E
people
to
are,
bail.
yeah, when people use their abilities on you, like when they're jumping on you, engaging you, don't overthink it. Just use the W right away.
Okay.
Jax clearly is about to bonk you for 1 billion damage. You can see it. Like the visual is clear, right? The visual is very clear. He's about to jump on your head and slap the shit out of you. Just hold your W out so you don't get chunked right off the jump.
Okay.
The thing about Morgana, she's a really weak laner. When she misses bind, she's useless.
Okay. God damn it.
That's how she goes. Heavy skill champ.
Yeah.
Now, truthfully, I don't really think you're so bad that it's painful or anything.
Right.
But I mean,
I think I'm a little overthinking it right now too. You know, being in the call with you, actually just need to calm myself down, but that's no excuse.
Well, the thing is I'll explain after. It's fine.
Okay. Sure.
All right, I'm gonna try to frame this talk in a different way because I framed it many ways. But
yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
I'm gonna frame it like this. So let me go ahead and
talk, man.
Share my
Whatever
screen.
Okay.
Well, I don't want to bash on you too hard because you're coming from a place of like, I mean, you got a coaching with me, right? And I'm watching you play and like, you know, you're brand new, like legit new, and you're playing against the newbiest of the newbies. And, you know, I see your logic of, I want to have fun with the game. I enjoy this champion. Like, I understand that. I completely get that. So that's why I said, go ahead and look at my screen real quick so I can make a quick metaphor for this, okay?
Sorry. Let's see. How do I watch your screen? I think I am watching your screen.
Can you see my desktop?
No, I can't.
So above the chat window, click anywhere in that window there and you should be able to see my screen, okay? Are you familiar with the game called Super Meat Boy? You familiar with it?
No, I'm not. No, I'm not.
Okay, well, let me show you real quick what it is, okay? I promise this has a point. I promise I'm not steering you into a random direction.
I know you have some sort of point here.
So check it out. So what this game is, essentially, is you play this game and every time you die, and maybe this guy will die here. Let's see. Yeah, you're like a meatball or whatever. And every time you die, it's a platformer. So when you die, like this guy starts, let's see, here, right? Okay. And every time you die, so this guy gets, you know, to this point here at the end of the map, and let's say he dies. He goes back to the beginning again, okay? And he starts at the beginning again. The idea is that the platformer doesn't actually punish you for dying, okay? So like if I play Super Meat Boy, and I'm really bad at Super Meat Boy. Let's say that I'm iron at Super Meat Boy for the purposes of discussion, right? For whatever reason. I've never played platformers before. You've probably never played a MOBA before, have you?
No.
Okay, so you haven't played a MOBA before, so you're jumping into a MOBA that has been established for like 10 years, right? You've played platformers before, right?
Yeah.
Of course, most people have. So this analogy normally has a little bit more weight, I would imagine, right?
Yeah,
so,
I'm catching.
So the point that I'm trying to make is Super Meat Boy is a really fun game. And there's another game called Celeste that has a similar premise. So these are some of my favorite platformers that I've ever played. And the reason I like them is because depending on your skill level, like I can jump into Super Meat Boy or Celeste and I've played a lot of platformers, so I do pretty well. But there's certain levels of this game that are really hard even for me. But the thing is no matter how hard the levels are, when I die, I go right back to the beginning and I get to try at my peak. Okay, so I get to take another stab at my peak. So if these levels here that this guy is playing, these are the beginning levels. If these are easy levels for me, I'm going to zoom right through them until I hit a wall. Okay?
Okay.
And then as soon as I hit that wall, bam, I die over and over again. I die over and over again. I die over and over again. But I get to try at my peak again. Here you are. You are new to this genre of game, which, by the way, you said you played Call of Duty before. I'm not trying to shit on you. I played Halo competitively. I played Fortnite competitively. This game is about 10 times more deep than any of those games ever. And I played first-person shooters.
I played too much and I already know.
I just want to make sure. I just want to make sure that you hear it.
No, you don't have to explain anything to me. I already know.
I want you to hear it very clearly because I tell a lot of people this stuff, and sometimes I think it goes one ear out the other. They go, no, Call of Duty and this is just as deep. It's like, no, dude. Like I played first-person shooters competitively. There is a high mechanical skill ceiling, sure, and I will agree with that, but I would argue League is a mental, it is the hardest mental game, really, and it's not no, you're not hearing me yet. You think you're hearing what I'm about to say, but you're not. It's the hardest mental game in terms of the amount of information and keyword and the amount of shit that's out of your control that you have to come to terms with. So if I play Call of Duty and I get swagged on, okay, it doesn't hurt. Just like in Super Meat Boy, it doesn't hurt. Like, I'll die, and in Call of Duty, what happens? Bam, you respawn again, you try to fight someone better. Yeah, you fight someone again right away. Bam, you respawn again, you fight someone better than you right away. Bam, and guess what? It's even. It's not like the guy is getting stronger than you. I mean, in the old Call of Duties, maybe slightly, right?
Maybe.
But if you ran into him in a heads-up game, you were equal to him. Right? You were equal. You always had a chance to kill the good guy. Yeah, you always had a chance to kill the good guy. If you are an Iron player and you face me, and I play any of the champions that I've trained on, you don't get a chance to beat me.
No, I don't have a chance.
You don't have a chance. There's no chance. So the reason that I am telling you this is because I don't really mind what I saw with the Aurelia, but let's think about what just happened. So we went into the game and we played Aurelia, right? And so I'm gonna show you. I want to just go to that VOD real fast, and I'm hoping that maybe if I frame this way, you might have an aha moment with what I'm trying to show you. I think I've been framing this wrong as a coach, and I think it turns people off to the idea that I'm trying to teach. I'm not saying that you cannot learn Aurelia, okay? What I am saying is the following. That is 20 minutes, all right? Now that you've seen the Meat Boy analogy, right?
Right.
Let's use this as an example. Every champion has an understanding peak, right? Just like Meat Boy has a, but Meat Boy's obviously not as complicated as this game, right? So let me give you an example. I'm trying to get you to learn, let's say, Aurelia for the purposes of discussion. We're trying to get you to learn Aurelia. So here it is. You're doing fine. 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 Now level 2. So level 2, we should have walked up and pressured
right away.
Now let's talk about this analogy as it pertains to this. So now you're playing a champion that is high skill. This champion assumes that you know all these other things first. Okay? Why is it like that? Well, because this champion is designed with the top players in mind. The 1% of all players that play this game, this is who this champion is designed for.
Right.
This champion is not designed for you. It's not designed it's not designed for me. I don't play it. Now, I could start learning it because I understand the game. If I wanted to play Aurelia, I understand the game. Why do I say it like that? Because unlike Super Meat Boy, because you don't understand when and where you can go, you are given a reverse snowball out the gate immediately.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is, since you don't know how this works, you're not going to go for level 2. And then when you do go for level 2, you're going to have a mechanical task that you have to complete on top of the game knowledge that you have to understand as well. So you're fighting 2 battles. You're climbing 2 mountains. One mountain you're climbing is the mechanical mountain, which is a mountain. Then the other mountain, which is an enormously bigger mountain, is the other shit in the game that you don't understand yet. So what's going to happen? So what's going to happen is you're going to go just like this, right? You're going to kind of float around, and it's going to be, you know, it wasn't, like I said, it wasn't terrible. It wasn't like, and you jumped in, you did your thing, and you made a trade. Eventually you made a trade, and it was fine. We get the wave under, we do our thing, we do our thing, we do our thing, we do our thing. And then this whole lane phase, we can kill this guy with our champ. Hold on. Bam. Jax jumps on our head. No W.
Yeah,
right?
He had a Q and E.
We got to hold the W out. And then we've got these goofy Qs to manage. No E. Now, we have just 4 minutes. You know, however long we had to wait to get into champ select, let's say 10 minutes. In this case, it really was, right? 10 minutes. We played for 4 minutes. We're level 4. Our agency is almost removed. We didn't get an early kill. We ran in the straight line. We got hit by the binding, which, by the way, again, not flaming you at all because you did actually dodge some bindings. I'm not like, you're responsive. You're new. You're new. You're responsive. You're trying. But what I'm trying to tell you is that for the next 10 to 15 minutes, we don't have any agency. I bring it back to Super Meat Boy.
And I'm just gonna, what do you mean by agency? I'm sorry.
So that's what I was gonna say. I'm gonna bring it back to Super Meat Boy.
Oh, okay.
If this happened to you in Super Meat Boy, we would go right back to when this gank came. Because that's where you're at this stage of the game. We go right back to this gank, and then you would go, aha, motherfucker, I W this, and then I E this Morgana, and then I stun her, and then I walk it the fuck out. Right? I walk it out, and I take, and my health is now 70, 85%, as opposed to what it is now. So the point of me belaboring this point is to explain to you what I am saying is not that you cannot learn this champion. My plea to you is to understand that no matter what you do, and I wish I could have articulated this when I coached Quinn. It was like this mega streamer. He's like fucking 20K viewers.
Oh, wow.
I was a lot more abrasive about it because basically what his argument was that, well, I could play a lot and learn it anyways. But no, you can't. And the reason that you cannot is because this right here is what you are now. You're going to pay this. And guess what? You're not going to learn shit.
Oh, yeah, I didn't learn shit that whole rest of the game.
That's what I'm trying to say. You're not, even though in theory, in every other game known to man, it would almost be a guarantee that you could go right back to square one and you could ram your head against the wall and learn the same amount of information that you could the first time, just like the Super Meat Boy analogy, just like Call of Duty, right? Every time you die, what happens? You go right up to the point where you fucked up. Call of Duty, you get the same guns that you had, the same fight that you had, right? The same guy, exactly. The guy is the same skill level he was and you're equal. This game is not. This is basketball, but every time they score a basket, they get taller. Okay?
I like that one.
So what I am trying to do is what I'm telling clients, like, listen, I get it. You want to play the fun champ, right? I get it. I understand. I really do. Because there's champs that I play that are higher skilled than Garen. Right? Obviously. I play Fiora. I play Pretty Mean Gangplank. I play Twisted Fate to high elo, right? When I first got high elo, it was through playing Nidalee mid back in the day. Like, there's all sorts of champions. Yeah, there's all sorts of champions that I play that are higher skill champions as well. It's not just like, oh, look at NEACE, Ooga Booga, Tryndamere all the time, right? NEACE, Ooga Booga, Garen all the time, right? I do like those champions. But what I'm trying to teach here, and I just like, I like a ton of stuff, but what I'm trying to teach here is that you are burning your time. That you would actually, if you would trust me, I promise you that if you just accept now that it's not for you for now, for this reason, not because not that I don't believe that you would put in the time on it, not because I don't believe that you can't learn it, but what I'm trying to tell you is that you are wasting your time. Your goal is to get better at Aurelia. By playing Aurelia right now, you are delaying when you will get good at Aurelia.
Okay.
I am the old man on the hill. I am telling you. I promise you. And like I said, I wish I could have articulated this to that other streamer this way. I don't know if it would have changed his mind because he's stubborn as fuck from what I saw. But I wish I would have been able to frame it like this because I really think it makes sense if you just hear what I'm saying.
I hear you.
Do you understand?
I understand.
Okay. Can we pick something a little bit more ABC for the purposes of making sure that what we learn is valuable to you? Because what I don't want is I don't want you in this, right? Like, this is the ultimate example I can give you. What happened this game? Morgana gets 6 here, right? We're delayed 6 here. And what happened? Team AFK. What did we learn here? Beyond this point here?
Absolutely nothing, buddy.
That's what I'm trying to say.
we learned nothing.
Now, this is really important to me. I don't even think you're bad. Like, I don't really, I think you're very inexperienced, clearly. I saw you actively try to dodge the bind, but here's my point. If you can learn to dodge the fucking bind with Garen, and you can learn how the layering works with that, then we could solve climbing with Garen. You could face real human beings, learn the same things that you're going, and then when you go back to Aurelia, you'll be like, holy shit, I actually know when to go in now, because you're playing a champion where you have to walk up. You have to walk at them instead of dashing around like a fucking moron, right?
Right.
Now you know you can walk up and then you can use your dash, and then that stuff unlocks to you, and now nothing, like, you're not going to be making these just like game breaking mistakes because you're going to understand the fundamentals. That's what I'm trying to say.